Hello viewers, welcome to Math Tech. I am Amit Sharma. Today we are going to solve all the questions of Abstract Algebra Part C, Booklet Code A from CSIR NET Mathematics December 2018. So without a delay, let's start. Question number 84. For any group G, let odd G denote the group of automorphism of G. Which of the following are true? Option 1. If G is finite, then odd G is finite. Option 2. If G is cyclic, then odd G is cyclic. Option 3. If G is infinite, then odd G is infinite. Option 4. If odd G is isomorphic to odd H, where G and H are two groups, then G is isomorphic to H. In order to solve the question, we have to learn the following results. Result number 1. A mapping T from G to G is said to be automorphism if T is homomorphism, T is 1, 1 and 1, 2. It is known as isomorphism. Result number 2. The number of isomorphism from Z to Z is 2. That is, odd Z is isomorphic to Z2. Result number 3. Odd Zn is isomorphic to Un. Result number 4. Number 1. U of 2 is isomorphic to Z1 and U2 square is isomorphic to Z2. Number 2. U2 to the power n is isomorphic to Z2 cross Z2 to the power n minus 2 for n greater than equal to 3. Number 3. U p raised to the power n is isomorphic to Z p to the power n minus p to the power n minus 1, which is equal to Z phi of p to the power n for n odd prime p. Number 4. U mn is isomorphic to um cross un if GCD of m comma n is 1. Result number 5. If G1 is a cyclic group of order m and G2 is a cyclic group of order n and GCD of m comma n is 1, then G1 cross G2 is a cyclic group of order mn. Since Z8 is a cyclic group and odd Z8 is isomorphic to U8, which is further isomorphic to Z2 cross Z2, which is not a cyclic group. Therefore, option 2 is false. Since Z is an infinite group and odd Z is isomorphic to Z2, which is a finite group. Therefore, option 3 is false. Now, odd Z8 is isomorphic to Z2 cross Z2 and odd Z12 is isomorphic to U12, which is further isomorphic to Z2 cross Z2. This implies odd Z8 is isomorphic to odd Z12, but Z8 is not isomorphic to Z12. Therefore, option 4 is false. Hence, option 1 is true. Question number 85. Let G be a group with the following property. Given any positive integer m, n and r, there exist elements G and H in G such that order of G is m, order of H is n, and order of GH is equal to r. Then which of the following are necessarily true? Option 1. G has to be an infinite group. Option 2. G cannot be a cyclic group. Option 3. G has infinitely many cyclic subgroups. Option 4. G has to be non-abelian group. In order to solve the question, we have to learn the following results. Result number 1. Let G be a group under multiplication and A belongs to G. Then order of element A belongs to G is the least positive integer n such that A to the power n equal to identity. It is denoted by order of A. If no such n exists for element A, then order of A is infinite. Result number 2. If G be an abelian group and xy belongs to G with order of x equal to m and order of y equal to n, then order of xy divide LCM of order of x comma order of y. Result number 3. If the group G has an element of order D, then G has a cyclic subgroup of order D. Given any positive integers m, n and r, there exist elements G and H in G such that order of G equal to m, order of H equal to n, and order of GH equal to r. Let us assume G be a finite group of order n. But according to given condition, we cannot find any element of order greater than n in G because the order of element should divide the order of group. This implies our assumption is wrong. That is, G cannot be a finite group. Therefore, option 1 is true. Let G is a cyclic group. and by option 1 G is infinite group. This implies G is isomorphic to Z, but Z doesn't have an element of order 2. This implies our assumption is wrong. That is, G cannot be a cyclic group. Therefore, option 2 is true. Now, it is given that for any positive integer m, there exists an element G belongs to G such that order of G equal to m. If we choose different value of m as m1, m2 and so on, we get different elements of order m1, m2 dash dash in G. This implies we get a cyclic subgroup of order m1, m2 and so on. Therefore, option 3 is true. Let us take G be an abelian group. Let m is equal to 2, n equal to 4 and r equal to 5. That is, G has an element G, H and GH of order 2, 4 and 5 respectively. But 5 does not divide LCM of 2, 4 which is equal to 4. This implies our assumption is wrong. That is, G cannot be an abelian group. Therefore, option 4 is true. Hence, options 1, 2, 3 and 4 are true. Question number 86. Let R be the ring Cx by x square plus 1. Pick out the correct statements from below. Option 1. Dimension of R over C is 3. Option 2. R has exactly 2 prime ideals. Option 3. R is UFD, that is unique factorization domain. Option 4. X is a maximal ideal of R. In order to solve the question, we have to learn the following results. Result number 1. If F is a field, then F has exactly one maximal ideal, which is 0. Result number 2. If R is a commutative ring with unity, then every maximal ideal of R is prime ideal. Result number 3. If R is a commutative ring with unity and I is an ideal of R generated by I1, I2 and so on up to In, then R by ideal generated by I1, I2 and so on by In is isomorphic to R by I1 cross R by I2 cross and so on cross R by In, where GCD of Im, In is 1 when m is not equal to n. It is known as Chinese remainder theorem. Result number 4. If R1 and R2 are commutative rings, then maximal ideals of R1 cross R2 is equal to maximal ideal of R1 cross R2, R1 cross maximal ideal of R2. Result number 5. A commutative ring with unity R is said to be an integral domain if A is not equal to 0 belongs to R, B is not equal to 0 belongs to R, then AB is not equal to 0. Result number 6. Number 1. If F is in a field, then it is an Euclidean domain. This implies it is an principal ideal domain. This is further implies it is a unique factorization domain. This is further implies it is an integral domain. Number 2. If F is not an integral domain, this implies it is not an UFD. This further implies it is not as PID. This further implies it is not an ED. This further implies it is not a field. Result number 7. If R1 and R2 are commutative ring with unity, then R1 cross R2 is a commutative ring with unity. Result number 8. An ideal generated by a single element A belongs to R is called principal ideal. Given R be the ring Cx by x square plus 1. Now R is Cx by x square plus 1, which is isomorphic to Cx by x plus iota into x minus iota. Now by using Chinese remainder theorem, it is isomorphic to Cx by x plus iota cross Cx by x minus iota. This further isomorphic to C cross C. This implies R is isomorphic to C cross C. This implies dimension of R over C is 2. Therefore, option 1 is false. The number of maximal ideal of C cross C is C cross 0 and 0 cross C, which is 2 in number. Since C cross C is commutative ring with unity, this implies C cross 0 and 0 cross C are prime ideal of R. This implies R has exactly 2 prime ideals. Therefore, option 2 is true. Now, A, 0 is not equal to 0 and 0, B is not equal to 0 belongs to C cross C. But the product of A, 0 with 0, B is 0, 0. This implies C cross C is not an integral domain. This further implies C cross C is not a unique factorization domain. Therefore, option 3 is false. Since X is a principal ideal because it is generated by single element. But X is not belongs to Cx by x square plus 1 because all the elements of Cx by x square plus 1 is x plus x square plus 1. This implies X cannot be a maximal ideal of Cx by x square plus 1. Therefore, option 4 is false. Hence, option 2 is true. Question number 87. Let f of x equal to x to the power 7 minus 105x plus 12. Then which of the following are correct? Option 1. F of x is reducible over q. Option 2. There exists an integer m such that f of m equal to 105. Option 3. There exists an integer m such that f of m equal to 2. Option 4. F of m is not a prime number for any integer m. In order to solve the question, we have to learn the following results. Result number 1. Let R is an integral domain, a non-zero, non-unit polynomial f of x belongs to Rx is said to be irreducible polynomial if f of x is equal to gx into hx, where gx and hx belongs to Rx, then either gx is unit or hx is unit in Rx. Result number 2. Let f of x is equal to a0 plus a1x plus a2x square plus and so on a n x to the power n belongs to zx if there exists a prime p such that p divides a0, p divides a1 and so on p divides an minus 1, but p does not divide an and p square does not divide a0, then f of x is irreducible over q. It is known as Einstein's irreducible criteria. Given f of x is x to the power 7 minus 105x plus 12. Now complete the polynomial. We get f of x is equal to 12 minus 105x plus 0 into x square plus 0 into x cube plus 0 into x to the power 4 plus 0 into x5 plus 0 into x6 plus x7. Now choose prime p equal to 3 such that 3 divides 12, 3 divides minus 105, 3 divides 0, 3 divides 0, 3 divides 0, 3 divides 0 and 3 divides 0. But 3 does not divide 1 and 3 square which is 9 does not divide 12. Now by Einstein irreducible criteria, f of x is irreducible over q. Therefore, option 1 is false. Assume that there exists an integer m such that f of m equal to 105. This implies m to the power 7 minus 105m plus 12 equal to 105, which is further implies m to the power 7 minus 105 minus 93 equal to 0. It is represented by f1m. Now complete the polynomial f1m. We get f1m is minus 93 minus 105m plus 0m square plus 0m cube plus 0m to the power 4 plus 0m to the power 5, 0m6 plus m7. Now choose p equal to 3 such that 3 divides minus 93, 3 divides minus 105, 3 divides 0, 3 divides 0, 3 divides 0, 3 divides 0 and 3 divides 0. But 3 does not divide 1 and 3 square which is 9 does not divide minus 93. Then by Einstein irreducible criteria, f1m is irreducible over q. Therefore, option 2 is false. Again assume that there exists an integer m such that f of m equal to 2. This implies m to the power 7 minus 105m plus 12 equal to 2, which further implies m to the power 7 minus 105m plus 10 equal to 0. It is represented by f2m. Now complete the polynomial f2m. We get f2m is equal to 10 minus 105m plus 0m square plus 0m cube plus 0m to the power 4 plus 0m to the power 5 plus 0m to the power 6 plus m to the power 7. Now choose prime p equal to 5 such that 5 divides 10, 5 divides minus 105, 5 divides 0, 5 divides 0, 5 divides 0, 5 divides 0 and 5 divides 0. But 5 does not divide 1 and 5 squared which is 25 does not divide 10. Then by Einstein irreducible criteria, f2m is irreducible over q. Therefore, option 3 is false. Hence, option 4 is true. Thank you very much for watching my video. If you like the content, please do like, share and subscribe my channel. If you have any query, comment me. Thank you very much.